because at this time also they have tried their best to give you the best education, and even they have given good amount of responsibility also. Now at present, most of you are free only. You can make use of this free time by going through your 9th standard syllabus. So Pi Academy will give you 2 subjects information. One is mathematics and second one is science. And please do remember that in between these two, maths, physics and chemistry will be taken by myself only, and for biology we have lecturer. And one more information is, we are going to cover the syllabus in such a way that first one chapter will be finished from mathematics, then we will move on to science. That is, maths and science chapters will be taken alternatively. Okay, once again I welcome you all for Pi Academy, and let us begin today's class. So in today's class, we shall focus on mathematics. Dear students, you all know that before going to learn anything, if you know what it is, how it is, and why it is, then you can set your mind and to boost your knowledge towards that concept. Similarly, here also, in this academic year, in mathematics, we have 15 chapters. You might have gone through all the 15 chapters. So once we shall recall these 15 chapters, let us come to know what are these chapters, and you will also be able to identify some of the chapters which you have already learned in your previous classes as well. Only those chapters continued part will be learned in this academic year. Okay, first let's go for the syllabus, mathematics syllabus. Hope that you are ready with a notebook, pens as well as pencil. In your 200-page king size notebook, in the very first page, index is there, right? There I had asked you to write your name, class, and also subject. Roll number will be given in forthcoming days. Hope that you have written. Now, in that index only, so you should go on writing the names of the chapters which you are going to learn in this academic year. So in the index, the first column is serial number. So there you have to write the chapter numbers. Yes, please go on writing with me. Here I'll write maths syllabus. Syllabus for the academic year 2021-22. The very first chapter that you are going to study in this academic year is about number systems, right? Number system. About number system, even you have learned about this in your previous classes in 6th standard, 7th standard. So those are to be continued in this academic year. It may be the like equivalent fraction, writing the numbers on the number line, finding the rational numbers between the given rational numbers. So such concepts are there. They are all very interesting. Those will be learned in the chapter called number systems. In the second chapter, so please give the space, just leave one line and write. Second chapter, it is polynomials. Polynomials. You are also very familiar with polynomials, which you have learned in your previous classes, particularly in 7th and 8th standard. You have learned about monomial, binomial, trinomial, and similarly degrees of polynomials, linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial. So we will get more information about it, about this in the chapter polynomials. Third one, it is related to the graph. When we use the word graph, obviously we will recall a plane where we will go for locating the points, where we will go for drawing some pictures, drawing some lines, drawing the columns, vertical bars. It is Cartesian plane. It is Cartesian plane. And this Cartesian plane was introduced by René Descartes. Is it not? Which you have learned in your previous class. So with respect to this Cartesian plane, we have a chapter that is called coordinate geometry. Right. And one, coordinate geometry. Next, fourth one, just leave space. Fourth one, dear students, in your previous classes you have learned about equations, right? Even different types of equations like linear equations, quadratic equations, cubic equations. Among these, the first one is going to be discussed, that is linear equation. In previous class, that is in 8th standard, you had learnt about linear equation in one variable. In 9th standard, we will discuss about linear equations in two variables. Right. Linear equations in two variables. Linear equations in two variables. I can leave one more line.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Full screen zoom ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Full screen visible ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
Full screen ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
Excuse me. Sir, mobile straight ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಹಿಂಗ ಅಡ್ಡ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ ಸರ್. ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅಡ್ಡ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಡ್ಡನೇ ಇಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರದು ಇದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇದು ಫೋಟೋ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಸಣ್ಣದಾಗ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಸರ್ದು.
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ವಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಆಗೋದೇ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಸರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅಡ್ಡ ಇಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ 4 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸರ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದ್ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ಫೋಟೋ ನನಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್.
ರೈಟ್ ಸರ್.
ನೀವು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಟೋ
ಸ್ಲೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್, ಸ್ಲೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ
ಸರ್. ಒಂದ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ವೆಲ್ ಲಿಸನ್ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್ ಲಿಸನ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಪಿನ್ ಆನ್ ರಾಜು ಸರ್. ರಾಜು ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ರು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಪಿನ್ ಆನ್ ರಾಜು ಸರ್. ಡಬಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆನ್ ರಾಜು ಸರ್.
Now I got it. One sir, now I got it.
Okay. Sir, you may continue, sir.
Okay. Dear students, coming back to the syllabus. Now, 4 chapters are over. 5th chapter. Dear students, in your previous classes, you have learnt about plane figure as well as solid figures. And these will belong, not only this, even some other one-dimensional figure like line, point, is it not? All these we have discussed in a branch of mathematics called geometry. And one of the great mathematicians who belongs to Greek, he has given a lot of information to the field of geometry, and he is considered as father of geometry. Do you know who is he? He is Euclid. So here 5th chapter is Introduction to Euclid's Geometry. Right. Introduction to Euclid's Geometry. Introduction to Euclid's Geometry. Again, leave space. And 6th chapter. Dear students, as I said, You are very familiar with no dimension figure, single dimension figure, two-dimensional figure, three-dimensional figures. Among these, just first two, single dimension figure, it is nothing but dot is also called a point. Sorry, no dimension. And single dimension is a line. You have learned about different types of lines. And with respect to lines, even you have discussed about angles and different types of angles in your previous classes, right? Its extended parts are going to be learned in the chapter called lines and angles. This is sixth one, right? Lines and angles. Lines and angles. Now, seventh one. Dear students, do you know what the geometrical figure which is bounded by three line segments only, or a geometrical figure which is formed by joining any three non-collinear points? Just I have been giving you the information by taking your previous year knowledge. Those who are on the line, you can answer. Yes.
Triangle.
Very good. Very good.
Triangles, sir.
Student, about triangles you have learned in your previous classes. You have learned about the triangles related to different types, congruency, right? Again, those are going to be learned in detail in the same heading called triangles, right? Triangles. Eighth one. Dear students, could you tell the geometrical figure which is bounded by line segments only?
Quadrilateral. Quadrilaterals.
No. Just listen carefully. I've been asking you the question related to the concept what you have learned in your previous class. Don't tell just simply the next chapter name. My question is very simple. What do you call the geometrical figure bounded by line segments only? Oh, there will be no arc at all. Only line segments will be there.
Polygons.
Very good. Polygons. Could you tell which is the simplest polygon?
Triangle.
Triangle. Very good. Followed by
Triangle.
next one, which is bounded by
Quadrilaterals.
Quadrilateral.
Quadrilaterals.
very good. Just one simple question. What do you call the polygon which is bounded by 20 line segments? Okay. You tell 12 line segments.
Double decagon.
Dodecagon. Very good. You have tried your best. It is dodecagon. If it is 20 sides, if it is bounded by 20 sides, it is called icosagon. Is it not? You have learned about these in your previous classes, but among these, we will discuss about the polygon which is bounded by only 4 line segments. That is called, what it is?
Quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral. Right. 8th chapter is quadrilateral. Next, 9th one. Dear students, in quadrilateral only, we have different types. Just among them, I'll ask you one. What do you call the quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel?
Parallelogram.
Very good. Parallelogram. Parallelogram. And what do you call the region bounded by any geometrical figure on a plane? It may be the circle, it may be the triangle, it may be any quadrilateral. It may be any polygon. What do you call the region bounded by a geometrical figure on a plane? When you think of this
Area.
It's area. If I draw a circle, see that this much region is bounded by the circle, and we call this as area of the circle. Dear students, in 9th chapter, we will discuss about area of triangles as well as parallelograms. Right? 9th one, areas of parallelograms. parallelograms and triangles. Areas of parallelograms and triangles. 10th one. 10th one, just listen to me. Just I'll give you a situation that assume that you are on the field with friends. Your PE teacher, physical education teacher will come for making you to practice volleyball, so that he will stand at one side and he will ask all of you to stand around him, such that all of you should be at the same distance from your PE teacher. And then you will go for joining, just extending your hands to join one to each other. Then could you tell which geometrical figure can be formed by you all?
Circle.
Very good. Circles.
Circle.
Even we will go for getting the information about circles in the chapter, in 10th chapter, right? Circle. Circles. With respect to circles, you have already come across number of terms. Maybe the radius, diameter, chord, sector, segment, arc, is it not? So we will go for discussing the properties of these factors related to circles in the chapter called circles. And next one, dear students, you also know that drawing some of the geometrical figures, some just you may go for drawing by using pencil only, but some geometrical figures can be drawn by using geometrical instruments only. Could you tell what do you call that process in which geometrical figures are to be drawn by using only geometrical instruments? Construction. Right? So in your previous classes, you have learnt about the construction of angles, construction of triangles, and dividing a line segment into some number of parts, is it not? So those extended parts are going to be learned again in the same heading in this academic year, that is constructions. Constructions. Now, 12th one. Dear students, you are very familiar with the geometrical figure called triangle. A geometrical figure bounded by 3 line segments called triangle. Even you know how to find out its area when you know base and height, is it not? Anybody want to recall the formula to find out area of triangle?
Half into base into height.
Very good.
Half into base.
Very good. Half into base into height. And also, you have come across the formula which we use to find out area of an equilateral triangle. Could you tell that? So you may take each side of the equilateral triangle as A. Then what is that formula?
3A, sir. 3.
Yes?
3A.
You are trying? Okay, I'll go for giving you that. It is root 3 by 4 into A square. Is it not? You have come across this formula in your previous class, along with half into base into height. Dear student, one of the mathematicians who introduced the formula to find out area of triangle when you know all the 3 sides, only 3 sides are known. He is Heron, and he is also called Hero. And the chapter that we are going to learn, the chapter in which we are going to learn about area of triangles is Heron's formula, is also known as Hero's formula, right? Heron's formula. Next, 13th one. Dear students, again you are very familiar with the solid shape like cylinder, cone, sphere, hemisphere. Could you tell the shape of the dustbin or bucket? What is the geometrical
Cylinder.
name?
Cylinder.
Cylinder.
Oh,
Cylinder.
cylinder. Oh, I think in all of your home, you may be using the bucket having the cylindrical shape. But usually the bucket will be in this shape. Is it not? What do you call, what is the geometrical name given for this shape, which you have learned in 8th standard?
Trapezium, sir.
It is frustum of a cone. Trapezium, that is a plane. Frustum of a cone. Dear students, we will go for discussing about these solids in the chapter called surface areas and volumes. Right. The 13th chapter is surface areas and volumes. You have learned about how to find out surface areas as well as volumes of some solid figures like cube, cuboid, even cone also. But along with those, this year we will discuss about cylinder, sphere as well as hemisphere. Remember. Next, 14th one. In your previous classes, you have learned about measures of central tendencies, right? Could you tell what are these measures of central tendencies? The tendency of a score around which all other scores are clustered. That is called a measure of central tendency. You have learned 3 important measures of central tendencies. Could you name them? One is mean, second one is median, third one is mode. Is it not? So these are to be discussed in the chapter called statistics. Right now. Statistics. Next, 15th one. We come across many situations where it is uncertainty. We cannot predict it correctly. We may guess only. Today rain, it may be rain, right? And when you toss a coin, you may get either head or tail. It is also uncertain. Such uncertainties are to be discussed in the chapter. Could you name that?
Probability.
Probability.
Probability. Chapter is probability. Dear students, so far we have listed total 15 chapters. Among these 15 chapters, which chapter is not familiar to you? No chapter, right? You have learned about all these 15 chapters in your previous classes only. Only those extended parts are going to be learned in this academic year. All the chapters are very familiar to you. So hence you need to recall the basics related to each of these. Okay. Dear students, one more information that whatever the syllabus has been given in your NCERT textbook, everything will be covered, and even we are not going to leave any problem from this textbook. 100% will be covered. But only this much is not sufficient to enhance your knowledge. Therefore, for the examination point of view, even we will go for focusing on some reference books. I'll go for solving the problems from different reference books. The books that I'm going to follow are, one is S. Chand's publication, second one is R.D. Sharma, third one is Oswald's publication, and the fourth one, it is from your previous year question papers. So after writing all these 15 chapters, Then below that, you write references to be used. After solving each and every problem from the textbook, then we will go for taking some of the additional problems from the reference books. They are, the first one, right, it is yes chart. And second one is R.D. Sharma. Third one is Oswald's publications. OSW AAL apostrophe yes. Then previous year question papers. Previous year's question papers. So whatever the information I'm going to give you in the class, it is enough for the examination point of view. You no need to go for purchasing any reference materials that are available in the market. Only the material which are to be provided by me and the information which will be given in the classroom are more than enough. Okay, dear students, now in today's class, let's focus on the very first chapter called number system. Even yesterday only I had given you the pattern to be followed to write the name of the chapter. Spellings of third. This one, coordinate geometry. It is COORDINATE, coordinate geometry. So now let me rub that. So after writing all this information, open the fresh page. On the right side, please write the name of the chapter in the regular pattern what I had sent yesterday. Student is asking the strengths of this was OSWAAL apostrophe yes. And rub it. See that by using scale and pencil, you have to follow this pattern to write the name of the chapter. See, in your notebook, they are given two margins, vertical and horizontal, in red color, is it not? So here, you have to draw a line with the scale and pencil. Scale, just to draw the line and leaving three lines, 1, 2, 3. Third line, just draw another line with scale and pencil. Okay, next. From here, again draw the line. And after this, you have to make it as three parts. This is the first part. It should be a little bit small, and middle part should be a little bit big, and third part. Here in the first part, you have to write the chapter number. You may use the combination of red and blue or black and blue. It is chapter number. Chapter number is 1. Next. Here, write the name of the chapter. Name of the chapter is number system. Right now. Number systems. SYSTEMS. Number systems. Please do follow my instruction without fail. And whenever I ask you to write, in that time only, it should be copied. Next. In the third column, it is date. Write today's date. Even I too have mentioned it's 24/5/2020. 24/5/2021. Hope that you have written. Okay. Let's begin the chapter number systems. Dear students, to learn this chapter effectively, we need to have some basic information regarding this chapter. So first we shall focus on basic information. Right, side heading, side heading. For headings and all, you may go for using reading pen. Right. Basic information. Basic information. Then, what is that basic information to be recalled? Dear students, please stop your activities and you have to listen my explanation. You have to observe the board. Okay. Just I make you to recall the basic information, what you learned in your previous classes with respect to this chapter. Dear students, we have been using the numbers many times, even right from the first standard. You have got that information. Have you ever thought what is a number? Anybody want to tell what is the number? You learned about the stories regarding numbers in 6th standard, knowing our numbers. There was a chapter called knowing our numbers. Is it not? Then anybody want to tell what is a number? Okay, those who are underlined, they may try. Myself only will tell. Just, dear students, observe your study table. Could you tell how many items are there on your study table? Will you tell all of a sudden? It's not possible, no? So, if you want to tell how many items are there on your table, what you'll do?
You have to count.
Go for counting. Is it not? First, 1, 2, it may be the pen, pencil, eraser, sharpener, many are there, notebooks, many are there. You'll just go for counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So the concept of number has come by counting only. Hence, we define number as a mathematical concept which is used for counting. A mathematical concept which is used for counting is called a number. So please do write the first term, it is number. Don't write the definition. Whatever I'll write on the board, only that should be copied. Now, I will take some examples for numbers. You can also write with me. The numbers are, it is 21. It is 5. It is 100. Etc. I think you all may be thinking that why sir is writing those numbers as words. Are these numbers? Certainly, whatever we are going to tell orally, whatever the counts we are going to tell orally, they're all numbers. See, 21 is a number, 5 is a number, 100 is also a number. Like that, every day we come across many numbers. But to represent these numbers, we have some symbols. Don't write, please look at the book. Okay, here 21. The symbol that we use to represent 21 is like this. And 5 will be written in this way. 100 will be written like this. So these are the symbols which are used to represent the numbers. Could you tell what do you call such symbols? Anybody?
Digits.
What do you call such? Yes?
Digits. Digits, sir.
No, no. I'm coming from the basic.
Numerical value.
Numerical, but a word can be taken. The first word can be taken.
Numbers.
These are the symbols which are used for
Numerals.
representing the number are called numerals. Is it not? These are all numerals. Right. This is second one. Second term, it is numeral. So example for numeral. Numerals like 21, 5, 100, etc. Whatever the symbolic representation you are going to show, they are all numerals. As we go for reading them, they are to be considered as numbers. Third one, very important thing. You may stop writing. Just look at them. Let me take a number called 573. 573. And its numerical form is like this. It is 517. To write this numeral, we have used some more symbols. That is, we have used the symbols called 5, 7, and 3. Could you tell what do you call these symbols? 5, 7, and 3.
Places.
All the yes.
Places, sir. Places.
Ones, tens, hundreds.
Please understand my question. What do you call the symbols that we use to write the numerals? Any numeral. 573. It's a numeral. To write this numeral, we have used the symbols 5, 7, and 3. Is it not? What do you call these symbols?
Digits.
Very good, very good. They are called digits. Right. Digits. Don't write the definition. Just whatever I have been writing on the board, only that should be written. Digits are these symbols used to write a numeral. Once I repeat, digits are the symbols used to write a numeral. Using the digits, you can go for writing any big number or any small number. Dear student, could you tell how many digits are there in mathematics?
9.
With message also you can give the answer.
9, sir. 9, sir.
9, 10, then 10.
Infinite, sir.
Yeah, is telling 10.
Infinite 10, sir.
Okay, listen. Dear students, in mathematics, we have total 10 digits. And these digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
9.
You might have noticed, your friends, that the way of writing these digits, that is from 0 to 9, will it be same or will it be different from 1 to 1?
Different, sir.
Difference of 1 to 1 to 1.
But we have internationally accepted symbols are there to represent the digits. Now, I'm going to give them. Don't go for writing anything. Just observe the board. Here, the way we have to write, 1 is like this. This is 1. And this is internationally accepted symbol. And 2, you might have noticed that some students will go for writing 2 in this way. It is wrong. It is not internationally accepted symbol. Even some will go for writing in a stylish way, like this. It is also not accepted. The internationally accepted symbol to represent the digit 2 is like, should observe the board, the way I am writing, this is 2. And similarly, 3 should be written in this way. I've told you not to write anything, just you should observe only the board. Next, 4, your 4, many students will write 4 in different ways. Some will write like this, it is wrong. So some will go for writing in this way, this is also wrong. Internationally accepted symbol is the same, like angle and vertical line. It is 4. Next, 5. Some students will write 5 like yes. You might have noticed your friend, even some will write in this way. These must be avoided. 5 should be written like this. This is 5. Next, 6. As per my observation, some students have practiced to write 6 like this. It's wrong. It should come in anti-clockwise. And even some will go for writing in this way also, like a B. Should be avoided. It should be written like this. It is 6. Next, 7. Avoid writing 7 like this. It is not internationally accepted symbol. It is the way to write 7 is like 7. And 8. Observe this. This is not the method. It should come in anti-clockwise direction. 8 should be written like this. Next, 9. Even it is also anti-clockwise. Then you draw a vertical line. Next, 0. See, the way of writing 0 will be different from 1 to 1. Some will write exactly like a O. There is a difference between O and 0. So 0 will be in vertical oval shape. This is 0, but it is O. Here, this is 0. Got it?
Charge illa.
Okay. Dear students, now you will write the examples for digits with me. Right. Example. Write all the digits from 0 to 9. However, I have taught, please do follow the same. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and use the conjunction and 9. Written. Okay. Then apart from these, you have some other basics like fourth term is, in your previous classes you have learned about prime numbers and composite numbers. Is it not? Anybody want to tell what is a prime number? What is a prime number?
A number which has
Five.
only 2 factors.
It has one, only two
primes, one multiple.
Okay, your response is good. Any number that has 2 factors only is called a prime number. Those 2 factors are 1 and the number itself. For example, if I take 2, 2 can be divided by 1. It can also be divided by 2. Therefore, 2 is a prime number. See, if I go for taking 4, see that 4 is divisible by 1, is divisible by 2, even it is also divisible by 4. It has 3 factors. So it is not a prime number. Prime number means a number that has 2 factors only. 1 and the number itself is called a prime number. So here you will also go for using prime numbers in the chapter number system. Write the side heading prime number. Prime number. And write its definition as well. Right. A number that has two factors only. Two factors only. In bracket you will write 1 and number itself. Number itself is called a prime number. It's called a prime number. Prime number. A number that has two factors only is called a prime number. I have written those factors inside the brackets. 1 and the number itself. Let us go for taking the example for the prime numbers from 1 to 20. Hope that you have written the definition. Shall I take the examples?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, start writing. Example for prime number. Which is the least prime number?
2.
2.
2.
2, sir.
2, sir.
Good. Very good.
And it is
Fahim, you are
also
right. Very
even
good.
one prime number, sir.
1 will not
1 is not a prime
the prime number.
because it has only one factor. 1 can be divided by 1 only. But the least prime number is 2. You must remember this. Followed by
3.
4.
5.
5.
5.
7.
7.
7.
9. 11.
11.
8. Enough.
9.
9 won't come. The reason is, see that 9 is divisible by 1. It is divisible
Three.
by 3. Even it is also divisible by 9.
Nine.
It has more than 2 factors. Therefore, it is not a prime number. 10.
So 13.
11. 7.
11.
13.
14.
17. 17.
17.
17.
I'll tell them. It is 14 won't come. It is divisible by 1, divisible by 2, divisible by 7, divisible by 14.
14.
There is more than 2 factors. So it is not a prime number. So next 15.
17.
16 won't come. 17 will come.
17.
And also,
19.
19.
dear students, you must know the prime numbers at least from 1 to 50. Here just I have given only from 1 to 20. Remaining should be practiced by yourself. That's right. Easy. Then to come. Then you all will be thinking that what we call a number that has more than 2 factors.
Composite number.
Composite number. Please write. Fifth one. Composite number. Write the definition for this. A number that has more than 2 factors. More than 2 factors. A number that has more than 2 factors is called a composite number. A composite number. Now let us go for taking examples for composite number. First, you complete the definition. Complete the definition. Have you completed?
No, sir.
You should go on writing with me because my intention is to make you to maintain
Finish,
the note
sir.
when the class is going on. I won't give you separate PDF for writing the notes. Simply will copy, but here you will understand and copy. Okay. Example. I think Arushi, which
Yes,
is the
sir.
least composite number?
Composite, sir. 4.
It is 4. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Very good. 4 is the least composite number because it has more than 2 factors. You only tell, just continue the remaining up to 20.
6,
6, you are right.
8, 8 and 9.
8
So
and
I
9.
give chance to each and everybody, but just I know only few students' name. Today I have been calling those students. From tomorrow onwards, chance will be given to each and everybody.
12.
Yes,
So after 8,
Arushi, you only continue.
8,
8,
9,
9,
10,
10. Very good. You may
12.
stop. And wait. Fahim, you may give the response after 10, which is next one. Very good. 12. Next. Next one. It is 14. Next.
15.
That's, yes. You may tell the next composite number.
15.
Very good. 15. Next.
16. 16.
16 will also come. I think Manya
18.
KV. Wait. Enough. Manya KV. Could you tell the next example? Okay. Myself only will write. It is 18. Then 20.
20.
Right. Etc. Don't go. Keep on typing. Whenever I give you the opportunity, you make use of that. Okay. These are the composite numbers from 1 to 20. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20. Then many are there. Again, I have been reminding you that you must practice the composite numbers from 1 to 50. Then, which is 2? Least composite number, yes, we have written. It is 4. Least prime number, it is 2. But we are not
2.
considering 1. What do you say about 1?
So because
So it's neither
One
prime
is
nor
neither or
composite.
nor prime or nor.
Yes, 1 is neither prime nor composite because it has only one factor. It has no 2 factors. It has no more than 2 factors. Please write it note. Right. Yes. Wait. Note. Note. One is neither prime nor composite. It is not prime number, even it is also not a composite number. Hope that you have written. Dear students, now you just observe. I'm going to take a number. You have to identify whether it is prime or composite. Here I'll take 2.
prime number.
Prime.
Prime number. Prime number.
Prime number.
Prime number.
Prime number.
Prime number.
Prime number.
Prime number, sir.
11.
Prime number.
Prime number, sir. It is also sir, prime number.
Prime number. Prime number, sir.
Prime number, sir.
Prime number, sir.
Dear students, one instruction for you all. Whenever I ask you the question, I expect the response within 5 seconds. Okay. Just don't go on, don't keep on telling that. It will be disturbance for others. Definitely in forthcoming days, I'll give opportunity to each and every student. If any 2 or 3 students will tell the answer, others no need. Just in that only I'll give you the clarification. 2, 5, 11 is a prime, is also prime. What about 10?
Composite numbers. Composite numbers. Composite number.
Composite.
number, sir.
Composite, sir. Composite.
Dear students, just observe. Now I'm going to take any two numbers. Just particularly, I take 2 as well as 11. I expect answer from Arushi. Just I'll ask you a simple question. That is, could you tell?
Not coming.
Could you tell what is the highest number from which both 2 and 11 can be divided completely? By which number both the numbers are divisible? Yes, anybody can tell.
One.
So one, sir.
One, sir.
One.
One.
Then can we say that 1 is the HCF of these two numbers?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Look at 2 and 5. 2 and 11 have the common factor 1 only. What do you call a pair of numbers having the common factor 1 only?
Co-primes.
Very good. They are co-primes. Even in this chapter, we will go for using co-primes. Please write. 4th one, 5th one. Now it is 6th one. Co-primes. Right. Co-primes. Write the definition for this. A pair of numbers. A pair of numbers having the common factor. Having the common factor. Common factor 1 only is called co-primes. Co-primes. As we have taken a pair, hence you have to use the singular auxiliary one, that is. Pair of numbers having the common factor 1 only is called co-primes. So these co-primes
So what is a co-prime?
will always be taken together. Hence, we can give the examples like, write with me, it is 2, 5, then 7, 10, 11, 12, all these are co-primes. Right?
Common factor ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ 2 5 ಒಂದೇ ಆಗೋದು
13 14 Sir, it can also be defined as a pair of numbers whose HCF is 1.
Definitely. I told you the same, no? Even it can also be defined as a pair of numbers whose HCF is 1. A pair of numbers whose HCF is 1 or a pair of numbers having the common factor 1 only is called co-primes. So this is some simple basics regarding this chapter. So some other basics will come with respect to concepts. As and when I'll be teaching the concept, in that time only I'll give you. Now, please take scale and pencil, draw a line after this. Draw a line with scale and pencil. One thing you must remember, soon after every problem is over, every concept is over, to maintain the neatness in your notebook, you have to draw the line with the scale and pencil. I'll got this. Next. Dear students, before going to the actual concept, again, 2 more basic information will be asked. Hope that you can tell them quickly. What do you call the numbers which are divisible by 2 only? The numbers which
Even
are
numbers.
divisible by 2.
Even number.
They are
Even
numbers.
Even numbers.
Even numbers.
And the numbers which are divisible by, so which are not divisible by 2, they are called
Odd numbers.
Odd numbers.
Numbers. Odd numbers. Odd numbers.
Which is the least even number?
0.
2.
0.
Greatest
2.
even number?
2.
0.
Greatest even number?
Greatest
Is
Eight.
uncountable. So you can take
Eight, sir.
infinity. Yes, you can take that as infinity. And the smallest odd number is 1.
One.
And the greatest odd number is
9.
Count.
9, sir.
here it is infinity. Clear?
Correct.
Clear?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
student. Then what do you say about 0? Is it even or odd?
Even.
Even, sir.
Even.
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 sir.
Okay.
Even.
Anybody want
It
to
is
tell
not-
what it is
Not
even?
odd.
Even number.
No, sir.
No, sir. It's not even.
It's always
I'll
even
give you
number.
the clarification. I'll give
It
you
is
the
not
clarification.
odd.
First, wait, 0 is called an even number. The reason is 0 is divisible by 2. 0 by 2 is Manya A. Wait, I'll clarify.
0.
0 by
0.
2 is 0 only.
Zero.
See that it is also
Zero.
number which is divisible by 2. Hence it is even. And Manya, you said that 0 is neither even nor odd. That statement is not correct. I'll tell you why 0 is to be considered as even. And one more thing you must remember. On the number line, you know how to write the numbers. Here 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, is 4, 5, 6. Look here. Difference. Know that the numbers which are not divisible by 2, they are all odds. Look here. Odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. Observe the difference of odd numbers. Difference is 2. Here is difference is 2. Difference is 2. The difference between any two consecutive odd numbers will be 2. Let us come across even number. Here 2, 4, 6 are there. 2, 4, and 6. The difference of these even numbers will also be 2. The difference between any two consecutive even numbers is 2. Whereas if you take from 0, is it possible to take from 0 to 2 to get the difference 2?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, is it possible to take from 0 to 1 to get the difference 2?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
Not
sir.
possible. That is why 0 is even number. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have one doubt. Could you clarify? Could you clarify my doubt?
Yes, sir.
I
We'll
said
try.
that. Okay. I said that 0 is a even number. 2 is also even number. And even I said that the least even number is 2. Then why won't we take 0 as the least even number?
Sir, it's not a natural number.
No.
Whole number.
Of course, it is not a natural number. But
It's a
what is
whole
the actual
number.
reason? That question should come in your mind. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Simply, you should go for analyzing about the information given by the teacher. Smallest even number is 2, but 0 is not a smallest even number. Is it not interesting one?
Yes,
See,
sir.
we know that in mathematics we say that 0 has no value, right? But
Yes, sir.
it takes the value
Yes, sir.
but only if any digit is written as prefix. Like if I take 0, if I write 2, it will be 20. If I write 3, it will be 30. That is why 0 will not be considered as a smallest even number. Hope that you have understood. So
Yes,
question
sir.
should come in your mind. So through discussion, you can get clarification even in the classroom as well. Okay, dear students, apart from these even and odd numbers, we have some other different types of numbers. Now let's focus on different types of numbers. This is the actual concept is there in your text. Right now, side it. Side it. Different types of numbers. Should write with me. Different types of numbers. Different types of numbers. Then you all may be thinking that, sir, just we have come to know different types, even and odd numbers, composite numbers, prime numbers, co-primes, many. Then other than these, what other different types of numbers are there? Yes, students, now let me go for giving you that information. Just listen to me carefully. Now, please don't go for writing anything. In the beginning of this class only, I had given you one simple activity, that how many items are there on your study table. Then you start. What did you do? You started.
We start counting, sir.
Right. Could you tell the number from which you started counting?
One.
One, sir.
Whether you started from 0, 1, 2, 3, or
No,
what?
sir, from 1.
Very good.
Two.
From one.
And followed by, okay, just listen. This is first item number 1. This is second item, third item, fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on. Right? So these are the numbers. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. They are all the numbers which are used for counting. The numbers which are used for counting is named with
Natural numbers.
a particular word.
Natural numbers.
Yeah, natural numbers. Once I repeat, the numbers used for counting are called natural numbers. And example for natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you write. This is first one. Side heading. Natural numbers. Natural numbers. Natural numbers. Please go on writing the definition. Write with please don't write the definition from here. And some students will be having the habit of putting the sign like this. They put 2 dots, then a line. It is explanation sign. Don't use this. Just to put 2 dots. Because we are getting brief information, not explanation about that. Right. Start writing the definition from here. Right. The numbers used for counting. The numbers used for counting are called natural numbers. And the examples for natural numbers are, I've already given you, write the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. These are all natural numbers. Written up. Dear students, repeatedly I have been reminding you that please go on writing with me so that you can finish earlier and you can get ready to receive the next information.
Finish, sir.
These are natural numbers. The least natural number is 1, highest one is infinity. Could you tell which is the least even natural number?
2.
2, sir. 2, sir. 2.
Okay.
2.
Odd natural number.
1.
1.
In other way, we can frame the question. Anybody want to frame the question? Yes. Myself only will ask you. Arushi, you can tell.
Yes, sir.
Arushi, you can tell. Which is the greatest 2-digit natural number?
Greatest 2-digit natural number. This 99.
99. Very good. Least 2-digit natural number?
Least 10.
Very good. You are right. Like that. Even which is the least multiple of 2 is a natural number?
Least multiple of 2. 2 only.
2 only. Is it not? So such a when the concept is start, you have to think yourself in what other ways we can frame the questions on particular concept. Just I have given you the hint. You may go for using multiplication, division, even addition also. Okay. Listen. Here, I'll write the natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. It is a group of natural numbers. I'm going to represent this group with a pair of brackets. These brackets are flower brackets. We got a collection of natural numbers. Could you tell what do you call the collection of natural numbers? Don't write.
Data.
Just observe the word. What do you call the collection of natural numbers?
Data.
Data.
The collection of natural numbers.
Number
is-
system.
No.
Number system.
Natural number set.
System.
Set is a collection of well-defined objects, which you have learned in your previous classes. Is it not? So it is a collection of natural numbers. Therefore, it is a natural number set. Clear up? This collection of natural numbers is denoted by the symbol
N.
is capital N. Here I'm writing capital N. But usually we have the habit of taking the symbol like this. Listen to me. Natural numbers is denoted by N. Actually, it is collection of natural numbers. Nothing but set of natural numbers is denoted by the symbol N. Is it clear? If any doubt, please ask me. Okay.
So you said the highest odd number is infinity now, sir. Then what is the highest even number?
That is also infinity.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. But both are not one and the same. Both are, we do not know that which is that greater one. It will keep on increasing only. Right? Okay. Now listen. Observe the board. Here I'm going to write the natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Dear students, you all know that the whole world will give a lot of respect, particularly in the field achievement of in the field called mathematics. It is because of one of the great contribution given by Indian to the field of mathematics. Do you know what is that?
Zero.
Zero.
Very good.
Zero, sir.
Contribution of zero.
Zero.
What is that contribution?
Aryabhat.
Aryabhatta.
Aryabhat.
Yes, Aryabhat. Aryabhat has introduced the symbol called zero to the field of mathematics. Is it possible to imagine the big numbers like 1,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore and all without zero?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
Yes, very good. Zero may not be having the value, but it plays a very important role in writing the big numbers. So it is not possible to imagine mathematics without zero. So such a great contribution given by India. We should feel very proud to say that it has been given by the Indian mathematician is Aryabhatta. So now I'm going to introduce zero along with the natural numbers. Okay.
The natural number is zero.
Whole numbers.
Very
Whole
good.
numbers.
Whole numbers.
Whole numbers.
Whole numbers.
Whole numbers.
Wait, you are right. All the whole numbers, all the natural numbers, including zero,
Zero.
called, these together called whole numbers, WHOLE, right? Whole number. whole numbers. Once I repeat, the natural numbers including 0 are called whole numbers. Right. Write the definition with me. Natural numbers. From here. The natural numbers including 0 are called whole numbers. Natural numbers including 0 are called whole numbers. Now write the example. Examples are 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Take this example 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. These are all whole numbers. Written up? Have you written?
Yes, sir.
Just
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dear students, what is called 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on?
Natural
Natural numbers.
Natural numbers.
Natural numbers. Of course, they are in the list of whole numbers and they are also natural numbers. Can we say that natural numbers are there in the whole numbers also?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, we can say that all natural numbers are whole numbers. See that these are all. These natural numbers, they are also called whole numbers. Well, is it possible to say all whole numbers as natural numbers?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. No,
Because
sir.
0 is not a natural number. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the collection of whole numbers is denoted by the symbol, that is,
Capital letter W.
right.
W.
Next, the students, just below this, write note 2 points. 0 is introduced by who is
Aryabhat.
Aryabhat.
Aryabhat, right?
Aryabhat.
By Indian mathematician. Aryabhat. Yes. Next, another important information is all natural numbers are whole numbers. Whole numbers. But converse of this statement is not correct. Enough.
So before there was no 0, no, sir. Then
Pardon me?
there was no 0 before, no, sir. How would people know there's a difference between negative and positive numbers if there is no 0?
There is no. Are you speaking about number line?
Ah, yes, sir.
Ah,
If there is no 0 in between, people didn't know if there's a difference between positive and negative numbers.
no. So we have used the number line to show that the difference between any two consecutive either even number or odd number same. But with respect to odd number, different from 0 to 1, difference will be 1. It does not satisfy. Hence, 0 is not considered as odd. It is even. Okay. Now, dear students, so we have got some information regarding the chapter number system. So let me go for concluding the class. And before that, just one information will be given to you. That is, what all the syllabus will be covered on a particular day. Please do practice them on the same day itself without fail. Don't keep it as pending, because if you keep that as pending, it will affect in further learning. And another important information is, and before attending any class, once you read the textbook and come. So yesterday I had given you the information that read and come at the first 3 pages. Now you just extend that to 5 pages. While coming tomorrow, you have to read and come the page numbers from 2 to 5. From 2 to 5. Okay. And last information. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the classroom. Not only in the classroom, even I'll give you extra time for that also. That is in the evening from 7 to 8. You can make use of that time to get clarification about your doubt. You may ask your doubt either text message or else write your doubt on a sheet of paper and send that to my WhatsApp number and clarify. Third one, even through voice message also, you can get clarification about your doubts. Got it? Shall I conclude the class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great day.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.